Hi guys, I'm Wayan Puja Dewi, and in this video I would like to tell you about the process of Hindu wedding ceremonies versi Balinese. I would like to tell you about in each Hindu wedding ceremony do not ignore the existing customs in the community, because Hindus are not only guided by the Veda, our kitab, but also refer to Hindu principles and laws based on habits that have been done for generations in a place, and we can call it acara and upakara. And now I would like to tell you about all of the process in Hindu wedding ceremonies in versi Balinese custom. The first is Medewasa Ayu. Medewasa Ayu is an event we can do that after the prospective bridegroom's family come to propose the bride, or in Balinese called memadik or ngide. Both families move to choose the right time to marry off their son and their daughter. Sorry. We know Balinese is very religious. They are believed in a good day to carry out a marriage, which is a good day has been agreed upon. It bride to be picked up and taken to the prospective bridegroom's house. The second is ngekep. Ngekep is as with ritual ceremonies in Javanese customs, but even in Balinese customs, they have a such tradition. The difference is that before the shower, the prospective bride was given a mixture made from peach leaves, kananga flowers, turmeric, finely ground rice, and water for shampooing. This is a preparation, a form or welcoming the wedding day in the next day. In addition to preparation is outwardly and mentally. Also need preparation by increasing the prayer to Sangyamidi, our God, in order to raise his happiness in grace. In undergoing the ngekep ritual, prospective bride is forbidden to leave the room the afternoon until the prospective bridegroom's family arrives. The third, according to tradition, wedding celebrations are not held at the woman's residence like most areas, but are held at the residence of the male. That is why prospective bride has been enveloped in a thin yellow cloth from the ends of her hair to her feet. The yellow cloth that wraps to prospective brides is likened to the bride who is ready to bury her past as single to meet a new life, its marriage life. The fourth is Mungkah Lawang. A little like the door opening ceremonies in Sudanese customs, the difference lies in the person who knocks on the door. If in the Sudanese tradition people knock on the door of the prospective brides, but in Balinese customs there is a messenger, and the messenger is called Mungkah Lawang, who is tasked with knocking on the door of the prospective bride's room 3 times. The arrival of the grooms is also confirmed by the songs sung by the messenger of the bridegrooms. The developed poems contains the praises of the bridegroom to pick up the bride. Then the reply song by Malat from the woman's side was heard saying that the bride was ready to be picked up. It is like a got a green light. The prospective bridegroom opened the door after being allowed the welcome by the family of the woman. The prospective bride is carried to a stretcher to be immediately taken to the male family's residence without the bride's parents, but an envoy is appointed to witness the wedding ceremony. The fifth is Mesegeh Agung. Mesegeh Agung ritual is a special ceremony to welcome the bride. It's arriving at the groom's residence. The bride and groom load from the structure to prepare to face to Mesegeh Agung procession. Again and again, the bride and groom are guided to the bridal room. The yellow cloth that still covers the bride's body will be opened by the prospective bridegroom's mothers and exchanged with 200 kepeng of Kepeng Satakan. Kepeng Satakan is a nickname for the currency in the past. In the sixth is Makala-kalaan or Madengan-dengan. Makala-kalaan guided by Hindu pride. The profession of the Makala-kalaan begins just as the chime echoes. Okay, now Makala-kalaan have some stakes, and I would like to tell you about the implementation of the event must be in accordance with the following stakes. The first stake is touching the feet in Akala Sepetan. The Makala-kalaan ceremony aims to purify and cleanse both grooms. The groom's bridegrooms is bear a tegan-teganan, while the bridegroom brow the bakul thread. Then both spoon 3 times around the sangat pesaksi, kemulan, and penektek. Both are required to touch their legs at the time to kala sepetan. The next is buy and sell. Bakul brought by the prospective bride will then be bought by the prospective bridegrooms. The activity is an analogy from a household life that must complement, give and feel to reach the desired goal. The next is Stabet Tika Dadakan. The bride prospective woman is preparing to hold a mat made of young pandan leaves, while the prospective bridegrooms hold the keris and is ready to give a surprise to his keris. According to Hindu beliefs, the sudden delay of the bride is symbolizing the power of Sangyang Prakriti, and the keris of the prospective bride is the power of Sangyang Purusa. The next is break the thread. Before breaking the thread, the bride and groom together plant turmeric, taro, and andong right behind the Merajan or Sangha. Merajan or Sangha is a place of family prayer as form of perpetuating the family's descendants. Only after that, decide the thread, the structures on the dadap branch, or we can say papagatan, which analogies that the bride and groom are ready to abandon alliance to start a family life. The next is Mawidi Widana ceremony or Natap Banten Badul. The implementation of this procession took place in the family's pura of the man who was led directly by the objector and delivered by the pamangku. Covered with a pleasant atmosphere, the bride and groom pray to convey the presence of a new families to ancestors to continue their descendants. After that, in Balinese customs rules, after that is a Menjauman ceremony, or we can say Mapajadi. It is the last stakes. In Balinese customs rules, a wife will follow their husbands. So in honor of family ancestors, a ceremony was held to beg farewell to the bride's ancestors called the Menjauman ceremony. The arrival of the bride to undergo the ceremony was accompanied by the groom's family, who brought along various traditional white red penganan pillows cakes, appam, sumping, couscous, wajik, sugar, coffee, fruits, side dishes, and so on. Okay, and that's all of the process in Hindu wedding ceremony versi Balinese. And thank you guys.